If you have any problems in writing your paragraphs, you should watch this video. I hope you'll like it. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm glad you are here and I hope you learn lots of things from this video. In this video, I'm gonna talk about different types of paragraphs. Let's get started. As you see, I adapted the materials from Great Writing 3. We have 4 types of paragraphs. As you see, we have descriptive paragraphs, we have comparison paragraphs, we have cause and effect paragraphs, and we have classification paragraphs. First, I'm going to talk about the differences between these different types of paragraphs. The differences between these types of paragraphs are form and purpose. I'm going to explain each type of paragraphs in 3 subheadings. First, the purpose of that type of paragraph. Second, key features of that paragraph. And finally, uses of that paragraph. Let's start with descriptive paragraph. The purpose of descriptive paragraphs is to give the reader a visual picture of the topic. How something looks, feels, tastes, or sounds. The reader can experience the idea or event through the text. In descriptive paragraph, you should draw a picture for the reader. With your words, the reader can see the picture. Therefore, you should describe everything in detail and you should provide lots of information to the readers. Let's look at key features of descriptive paragraphs. Let's look at key features of descriptive paragraphs. Descriptive paragraphs describe, they give impressions, ideas, feelings about something. They don't define. Remember, they just describe. And they point a picture for the reader with words. And they use sensory words that appeal to the 5 senses, including hearing, taste, touch, sight, and smell. Let's look at the uses of descriptive paragraphs. Descriptive paragraphs give the features or characteristics of something. They give impressions about something. They give feelings about something. As I explained, you should draw a picture with words, and the reader should see the picture through your words. Now, let's look at the second type of paragraph, comparison paragraphs. The purpose of comparison paragraphs is to show the similarities and differences between 2 things, people, or ideas. Also, it can be similarities or differences. Let's look at key features of comparison paragraphs. In comparison paragraphs, we have 2 subjects. We compare similarities or contrast the differences. Sometimes similarities or differences are not so obvious. And point-by-point method or block method. Let's look at different uses of comparison paragraphs. When we talk about similarities between 2 things, when we talk about differences between 2 things, and when we talk about strengths and weaknesses of something, and when we talk about advantages and disadvantages of something. The third type of paragraphs that we're talking in this video is cause and effect paragraphs. Let's look at them. The purpose of cause and effect paragraphs is to explain the reasons that a certain action happens. the results of an action. Now let's look at key features of cause and effect paragraphs. Cause and effect paragraphs. About key features, there are 2 points that you should bear in mind. The first point is reasons of an action or event. We call it focus on causes method. The second thing that you have to bear in mind is results of an action or event that we call focus on effects method. The last type of paragraphs that we're discussing in this video is classification paragraphs. Let's look at classification paragraphs. Classification paragraphs separate ideas into specific categories, and they give distinguishing characteristics of something through specific details and examples. The key features of classification paragraphs are a thing being classified, different groups, distinct categories with no overlap, descriptions, and identifying characteristics. Let's look at uses of classification paragraphs. There are 2 uses for classification paragraphs. Classification paragraphs show the different types or categories of something, and they differentiate between the parts of something. Thank you for watching. I hope it helps you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share the video with your friends, and like the video. I'd like to see you again in my channel. Take care and see you again. Bye for now.